So, I am Dana, or DC Simon, as some of you may know me. And I am here in the Ambeth Tier Central Station. This is the hub of most of our transportation system, right here in Old Town in Ambeth Tier. And what I want to do today is to show some of our newer users, some of our newer inhabitants, our newer citizens, a little bit about some of the new features that we have, specifically our new Marketplace edition in Old Town. So first off, let me just show you where the Marketplace is. I'm here in the Central Station. You can see that there on the map. And if I just go this way, then bam, there's the Marketplace. You see there's Wayne's Tower, the radio tower there, and this is the Marketplace right here in all its glory. So let's go around and take a look here. Here we have Tom's wool shop there. Okay. And this is very important here for our newer citizens. The community chest there, this is where you can kind of come to deposit general items, and you can collect general items. You see we have some sandstone, some sand, rotten flesh, cactus, etc. So just kind of general items for new citizens to come by and pick up. Or if you have an excess of stuff that you want to drop off, then you can come on and drop it off here. We also have the starter chests for new citizens. You can come by and pick up kind of a starter kit. It comes with a bed, some tools, arrows, cobblestone, seeds, sort of everything you need to get started here in Ambeth Tier, here in the starter chest. So come on and check that out. That's pretty cool. And that's all right here in the Marketplace. Let me say goodbye to Wayne here. A little too late. Oh well. Alright, so let's continue taking a look around in the Marketplace. There's Nomsor's Nether Necessities. And the highly acclaimed Black Butcher Shop. There's the bazaar. These are a collection of tents that kind of house more specialized items. Elixirs and enchants here. Potions. And in future entities, enchanted items. Blaze rods there. If you don't know what blaze rods are, they're pretty awesome. I'm sure you'll get to know. Anyway, so what I want to do right now is show you what you have to do to get your own shop here in the bazaar. So first things first is you need to pick out one of the available tents here. This tent happens to be available. This tent also happens to be available. It's rather sizable. Let's see what else we have here. That's me. This tent is available. These are new. These are all new tents here. This is the latest and greatest, just for you on video. All these little facilities here are all open for you to set up shop in. And it's going to be pretty awesome, I think, once we get this whole place inhabited. So anyway, so first things first, let me show you what you got to do to set up your shop. The way that this works is that we have installed a mod on our server. It's called an economy mod that essentially turns a chest into a shopping cart. And the way we do that is that we have these signs here that are specially coded that tell the game what we want to sell and how much we want to charge for it. And it also allows us to buy things without being present. And the signs also set up what we are willing to pay for those items. So anyway, that's a little bit more information than I think you need to know. But let me show you what you got to do. Okay, so I'm going to pick this tent out. This is our new shop that we're going to create here. So this space is no longer available. I'm going to claim it and claim it as my own. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and name it. Let's just put a sign up right there. This is going to be new shop. Let's call this new shop Omnibus. Okay. There we go. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do is build a chest. I already built a chest, so that saves me a little bit of time. But essentially, all you got to do to build a chest is go over here to your crafting table, do that, bam, chest. Okay. And then find a good place for us. I'm going to sell behind the counter products. Okay, so I'm here selling out from behind the counter. All right. So the new chest is here. Then what you can do is you can go ahead and put whatever you want to sell in the chest. Now, let me go backwards a little bit. When you create that chest, you get a nice little message here that says you have been charged 5 tiers for a protection or a LWC protection, and then you have created a private chest successfully. Okay. So that means that this chest is protected and that only you can open it. Only the owner, which is myself, can open it at this time. That's going to change once we create our sign, but for right now, and that's important because if it's a public chest, then just anybody can come along and open it and take whatever they want to out of it. But if it's a private chest, it is locked and only the owner can open it. Unless, in this case, that privilege is changed by another mod, which is the economy mod. So let's get to that. Enough talking, let's do this. So what I'm going to do is build a sign here. And this is going to be our price tag of sorts. Okay, and what we do is just place it above the chest. All right, and this is the tricky part. You have to specially code these signs in order to be recognized. In order for the mod to recognize that you are trying to sell something. So the first line is left blank. The second line is a number, and that number dictates how many items per transaction you want to sell. So I'm selling wheat, and I only have 1 wheat in my chest right now. So I'm just going to say 1. So each time somebody comes over here and pays whatever price I ask, they're going to get 1 wheat. Okay, so the next line is the good part. That's where you dictate the price. So I'm going to charge 5 tiers. So what we do is we say B, or for buy, space 5. So that's B space 5. So if somebody wants to buy 1 wheat, then it's going to cost them 5 tiers. Colon 5 space S. Okay, so if somebody wants to sell to me 1 wheat, then I will pay 5 tiers, and the person will receive 5 tiers. Okay, so that's the sell portion, and that's on the right-hand side. Okay, so that's all for that line. The next line is the item that you are selling. Okay. In this case, it is wheat. Okay, and you have to use the specific item name, and you can look that up using item info or the wiki, the Minecraft wiki. So let me show you that real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and hit done. I've already looked up the proper name for wheat. and it is in fact wheat, nothing fancy. So click done. That's good. You see that inserts the owner's name there, and the shop has been successfully created. So that's awesome. I'm open for business. So there we go. So anybody can come along now and simply right-click on the sign, and you will receive 1 wheat and be charged 5 tiers for it. Okay. Alternatively, if you would like to sell 1 wheat to me, you can come along with your 1 wheat item in hand and left-click on the sign, and you will receive 5 tiers from me. So that's how it works. It's pretty awesome, pretty cool. So this item info command that I told you about. So if I didn't already know the proper name of an item, the easy way to find that out is just with this item info command. And the way you do that is, if the item in question, you just go ahead and put it in your hand there. Open your text console by pressing T on your keyboard, and then do /item info. Okay, just like that, and hit enter. And then it will tell you, it will say the item information for the item you're holding. The name is wheat, and the item number, the unique ID number within the game, is 296. All right, so that's helpful. If I wanted to use the item info number in my sign, then I do the similar thing, B5:6, :5, space 6. You don't make a profit if you pay more than you charge. That's bad economics there. And then enter, and the number for wheat is 296 according to item info. And I hit done. Okay, and you see that it replaces that number with the proper name. Okay. So there you go. Another example here. I'll use the minecart as an example. It's just so you can have another demo. So we do /item info. And there we go, minecart number 328. So on and so forth. So you can kind of see how that works there. Go ahead and put my wheat back up for sale. Awesome. And so now the new shop Omnibus is open for business. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. As more transactions take place, you may be concerned with how much money you have or how much money you're making. You can get a balance on your tiers or the number of tiers that you have. Open your text console, say /money, and there's your current balance, okay? Pretty awesome, pretty simple. So /money and /item info are 2 very helpful commands you can use to manage your shops and your money. Okay. So I also want to show you our server shop, okay? And this is pretty cool for anybody interested in, for anybody who has a lot of extra stuff they don't want laying around. This is, the Ambeth tier server shop, okay? Buy, sell. Here's some little instructions. Right click to buy, left click to sell. Okay, so say for example, let's go over to community chest. Say for example, I just have tons of rotten flesh laying around. All right, I don't need it. I don't want it. Nope. Okay, what do I do with all this rotten flesh? Well, the server shop is here to help. If you see, there's all these items listed here: sand, gravel, dirt, cobblestone, coal, seeds, rotten flesh. Oh my. Okay, so I've got all this rotten flesh laying around. I just come over here with rotten flesh in hand, and I look at the sign. So each transaction is going to be in a multiple of 20, and I will receive 10 tiers for a stack of 20 rotten flesh. Okay? So, to sell, all you do is simply left. So, to sell, all you do is simply left. So to sell, all you do is simply left click. There it is, right there in the console. You sold 20 rotten flesh in Ambeth tier shop for 10 tiers, okay? And again, let's get rid of all of this stuff. 20 rotten flesh, don't want it, don't need it, okay? There you have it. It's a good way to get rid of all this stuff. Let's bingo. All right. So that's the server shop, okay? You can do the same thing with all your extra dirt, gravel, sand, cobblestone, coal, seeds, bones, etc., etc. You can go liquidate all those items right here in the server shop. There's also some rather unique items on sale here. Spawning eggs, some rare items, iron blocks, gold blocks, moss stone, etc., etc. So you can get all this stuff here in exchange for your extra items. Okay, so the sun's going down here in Ambeth tier, and that's going to conclude this tutorial. All right, see you guys next time.